Good morning, brethren, and welcome to today's reflection on Eastertide, the time between the time Christ rose again on a Sunday, the Easter Sunday, to the time of Pentecost. Today we are on the fourth day, and we are going to be looking at the fact that Jesus Christ can be really close to you and it could be far. You don't recognize it. The scripture says that the eyes of the disciples were restrained. Yesterday we look at those unforgettable events that happened during that period. So today we are going to be reading from Luke 24:15-17. The scripture says, "So it was, while they conversed and reasoned, that Jesus himself drew near and went with them. But their eyes were restrained, so that they did not know him. And he said to them, 'What kind of conversation is this that you have with one another as you walk and aside?'" An interesting story. Now, you know that this period in the life of the disciples was really a period of crisis. Crisis of faith, crisis of belief. They were so taken up by what has happened that although Jesus had told them he was going to resurrect, they didn't quite understand it. So there are times in our lives when, although we are Christians, we face crisis. Sometimes those crises could affect our faith. It could cause bewilderment, it could cause confusion, it could cause doubt. And when things like that happen, there is the possibility that our focus will be removed from God into areas of doubt. So my prayer for you this morning is that no matter what crisis you go through in life, may your focus always be on the faithfulness of God. The second thing that I believe we can learn from here is that Jesus is never really far from us, even when we are going through that difficult time, those crisis time. Because the scripture says here in the second part of that verse 15, that Jesus drew near and joined them at a time when they were not too sure of what they were going to be doing or saying, or what the environment was saying, what the event meant. They couldn't really define what the issues were. Jesus came close to them. No wonder he tells us in Matthew 28, the last verse, he said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will be with you always, even unto the end of the world." So believe that Jesus is never far from you, even in your hour of crisis. Whatever crisis you are going through today, remember, Jesus is not far from you. You may feel it, you may not feel that he's there, but he is there. The third point I want to bring to our attention this morning is that Jesus can be with you and you don't even know it. Actually, in most cases, that's what happens. He is there, quiet, waiting for you to embrace it, waiting for you to call him, but you don't recognize it. Because people's mind can be so beclouded by what they are going through, by their sufferings, by their pains, by their doubts, by their unbelief, by the things they can't explain, that they miss the hour of Jesus' visitation. My prayer for you, brethren, is that you will not miss the hour of Jesus' visitation. This period where many of us have more time at home can actually be that hour when Jesus Christ visits you. The next point I have here is that Jesus Christ desires to give you rest. He reminded us in Matthew 11 that is why he came, to give us rest. So the thing is, he desires to give you rest. He desires to answer your deepest questions. He is there to clear your doubt. So if you have doubt, be free to question him. Be free to let him know. He is not afraid of your questions. And if you are ready to listen, he will give you the answers. Like the disciples, they had questions, they have doubt, they have, they couldn't understand it, but Jesus Christ came through. The Lord will come through for you. Any of you that is going through crisis at this time, going through difficulty, I know just a general COVID crisis, but even your own personal crisis, Jesus will come through for you. Why? If you look at the last part of that verse, he came through and he said, why are you sad? He cares about your feelings and your emotions. And my prayer is that you will never for once think that Jesus Christ is not feeling what you are feeling or is not aware of what you are going through. He is, and he will come through for you. I pray that that presence of God will go with you today, that wherever you go, whatever you do, that the Lord himself will keep you. The Lord keep your going out and your coming in. Let it be well with you. Let it be that you will never doubt him, even at time when you don't understand. God bless you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.